flap, 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 flap. Alright guys, what is up guys? Sindrake here with another patch notes, and today, aka 6 days ago, Wukong got released. So we got the Wukong update. There were some leakage with Wukong coming out during the World Championship at Smite. Got that information. We didn't cover that, but we're going to cover it now. He's out now. We're going to be playing him. Let's go over the patch notes now. So we're going to start doing the set God showcase at the end of every patch. You know, quality of life stuff, patch notes, or I'm sorry, bug fixes, balance changes. We're going over the juicy stuff first before hitting the God showcase. So we got patch notes here. Sun Wukong update. So here's Sun Wukong in his glory. Yes, we'll go over that soon. But we're going to go ahead and hit the skins first. Look at that new skins. We have Cyber Samurai Susanoo. So flashy. So flashy. Look at that. It's amazing. We'll see all these in-game. Probably not going to get them because, you know, pockets burning. Anyways, the Wukong skin. Wukong getting a skin right off the bat with his release. I feel like that's going to be a trend. Like, everyone's going to at least get a skin on their release. Like I want to say like a sort of tier 2 skin. Or tier 3 skin. Awesome. With the Pirate Mates, Sun Wukong. Nice. And we see here we have new maps. So we got new maps here. So new 1v1 and 2v2 maps. Scuttle Boat Scuffle. I hope I didn't butcher that name. We got this amazing with the whole shrine lore still back in this. This is beautiful. Look at that. And I like how it's like 3 circles. We'll look at it in game, but it looks so nice. Like the background and everything, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. I can't even. Their art team just never disappoints. Like, oh, high-res art team is, ooh, y'all are the best. So we have that, the 1v1 and 2v2 maps. And now we got new feature. We have daily logins. If you haven't gotten them already, we got daily logins. Receiving boosters, runes, and stars. Even cosmetics, which is awesome, phenomenal. You can actually get stuff like logging in now, like free. You're also getting runes, a little bit of runes. Save up those runes, get a skin you want. So here is the example from the login rewards. You're going to be logging in for 14 days, 7 days. You're getting boosters, runes, star tokens. Look at that. And you even get this cute little cosmetic at the end of 14 days. That's so adorable. Like here's the example. 50-50. So this is a great function to get star. But this is the best way to get stars daily. 50 daily, leveling up your character. Great, awesome. Get back to the patch notes. Alright, so those are dailies, and then we got another feature. We have bots in custom games now. You can now add bots in custom games. And add any specific gods to test your skills against your biggest nemesis on any map. So you can put bots now. You can play with bots. By yourself. In a custom game. How awesome is that? Go try out your new things, y'all. Go try out your new things. And then we got character selection changes. So players can now be able to change skins during the character selection screen. So just like Smite and Paladins and probably Rogue Company, I haven't gotten any experience in that game, but you can now actually change your skin every time when you're selecting your god in game. I mean, off the selection screen, but it's not like equip it one time forever through the whole game. You can actually change every game now, every round. Or not every round, every game. Players have a few seconds less to select their gods, but more time to choose the right talent loadout. That's actually super useful. That's super useful, because it wasn't really giving you enough time. So basically now there's 2 timers to select a god, but then also a timer for you to select talents. Great, we need that. Players now don't see their opponent's god before everyone is locked in. So that's where blind pick comes in. They're finally initiating blind pick, which is very fun, in my opinion. Very fair. I want to say it's very fair, very even. A blind pick situation. You can't counter specific people. You don't know if you're getting mirror matched. That's the fun part. That's the fun in it. Come on now. Oh, we got oddball changes. Ooh. Oddball changes. Everyone loves oddball. So when invulnerable, players with the oddball will no longer gain points. Invulnerability, such as an ultimate that makes you invulnerable. For example, Thanatos ult. While you have the ball with you, you won't get points while you're in your ult. That's what it's talking about. Basically, any sort of invulnerability. For an example, Thanatos ult, you're ulting someone, you're up in the air, you have the ball with you. While you're ulting, you're not gaining points. Okay? While holding the ball, while holding the God Ball, players can no longer use their movement abilities. That's amazing. I mean, it's kind of like, I have mixed feelings about that, but that makes it definitely more fair because the game mode, yes, you're keeping the ball away, but there's some characters who have better escapes and better mobilities to actually hold the ball to the best of their ability. There's just different movement abilities that are better than others for this game mode. So just taking it out across all the board, I would say it's pretty fair. But at the same time, it sounds more chaotic because now the person with the oddball is going to do a lot of damage. So they are forced to fight. They're not forced to run away. They can't run away because they can't use their movement ability. Because remember, when you have the oddball, you have double damage. So you're forced to fight. You can't, I mean, you can still run away, you can walk away, but you can't use your movement ability. And we got quality of life changes. So right now we got double look sensitivity range on controller. So, you know, for controller, I say this all the time. I say cross-platform is just not fair. This goes with every game. With controller, you have a certain function where you can turn a certain direction, and you're not turning as fast as you would on a computer with keyboard and mouse. So with this double look sensitivity range of controller, you can spin a little faster. I don't know about controlling the sensitivity to it. Like, you know, you can't overturn, but you're turning a lot faster. I don't know what the because usually there's also a stop function with like Xbox and PS and PS, basically. There's like a certain function that you turn. I don't know what that looks like, but now you're able to basically go the same speed turning as like keyboard and mouse, basically. I don't use a controller. I can't say, but there you go. There you go, console players. On you. Added a button to snap the camera and characters facing direction. That is also useful. Very useful. Controllers are really getting better life. I mean, I think it's going to be very good for them. Because having that view, and again, turning a certain way, also, like I said, same thing. Having that disadvantage with crossplay, they'll definitely be a lot better. Okay, we got going to God balances. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Are we ready? Look at it. It's almost face already. It's Amma. Please nerf her to the ground. Jesus almighty. Please nerf her to the ground. In the dust. In the dust. In the dust. Amaterasu. We're reducing the charge ult of Amaterasu's ult to balance out its high efficiency and combo potential. Thank you. Thank you. Again, her ult, if I haven't said it already, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it, everyone else can't combo into their ult like Amma does. Her ult combo is a true combo. It's basically a kill confirm, and we use that term back when I used to play PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. But it's basically a kill confirm, out of pocket like combo. You hit them with your ult into a combo, and they're dead. Again, it's 60%, 70%, and her ult does so much knockback. You're flying. You're gone. You're dead. No looking back. You're already in the sky. You poofed. You're dead. Let's see what they did. Let us see what they did. So reduced ultimate charge by 14%. I don't know what it was before. Again, I wish they had that. But good. 14%. She better be racking it. And on top of her combos, on top of her doing her combos, she can rack up ult no problem. So why does that matter that you need her ult to even be like a thing? And I still say nerf her to the ground. I strongly hate her. Just delete her. But that is Amma. That is Amaterasu. Next we have King Arthur. So Arthur is not faring as well as we'd like in some fights. We've reduced 2 of his ability cooldowns to bring them closer to the other gods. Additionally, his ultimate charge rate has been increased to give him more chances to make an impact in a round. So again, I have been catching up on videos and doing this content and trying to catch up on this, and I'm working and I'm doing this other stuff with family and I'm trying to catch up on everything. I haven't gotten the time to play Arthur. I haven't gotten the time to play. Okay? I have not gotten the time to play. But seeing that everyone is still struggling with King Arthur even after the buff, and they're buffing him even more. Let's see. Let us see what they're doing. So reducing cooldown to 16 seconds from 18 seconds. That is his soaring edge. That's his projectile. I think King Arthur needs it because he's a very... And I say this again because I'm pretty sure I said it last patch notes. King Arthur is a very like mediocre underdog. He's like very balanced. Like King Arthur needs to excel. He's so stale. He needs to get up there, and I want him to do well. I really like King Arthur's kit. It's just when you're comparing everyone else to King Arthur is just mediocre. He's in the middle. He's the middleman. He's mid. I am so sorry. He is so mid. He is unfortunately just in the middle. So he needs some love right now. He needs some love. So next we have Blinding Light, and that's a stun. Again, it's going down from 16 seconds from 18 seconds. Awesome. He needs that. Very strong ability, by the way. That stun is very strong. Then we got Might of Excalibur. That's his ult. Increasing more ultimate charge rate by 9%. Don't know what it was, again. Don't know what it was previously, but going up 9%. Awesome. More times to use his ult to make an impact in every round. I want to see more King Arthur. I do, because he's such a mediocre. He deserves more. He deserves more. He doesn't deserve to be mediocre. Okay, that is King Arthur. You King Arthur mains, please go out there and shine. Next we have the Straw Hat himself, Susano, coming out with another nerf, we might say. Susano's air attacks were too efficient, which they are. We reduced his ability to track targets in the air, thank God. This will be most noticeable against players who dodge away from Susano. So now you can dodge away. Like, you could dodge backwards, because I know in one of my TikToks that if you dodge through him, you can really dodge his air attack. But now you can actually dodge away and dodge his air attacks, and he won't be able to track you. That is good. That is efficient. Because you got to get really close for his air attacks now, and that's great. These are the right nerfs. These are the right directions to nerfing. We got air light. So vertical targeting range is reduced to 2.5 to 4 meters. Now it was from 3.5 to 5 meters. That's super close. That is super close. Like 2 meters? That is so close. That is so close. Like the 5 mark is like literally a cube away. But now you have to be less than a cube. That's so crazy. So we're gonna see how these changes go. I really hope this is enough to actually fight Susanos and actually, being intimidated right off the bat when you see a Susano. His heavy air, reducing heavy air warp range to 6 meters from 8. Going in the right direction. Well, that is Susano. We see Thanatos' head there. Next we have Thanatos. Let's see what happens. So Thanatos, his unyielding talents, was overly strong in duel because it allows players to maintain the damage buff when targeting and hitting the same target. So from my understanding, they recently did buff this. I believe when they buffed Thanatos out of nowhere. 2 patches ago, I believe. 2 or 3 patches ago. And it was just very unnecessary. The fact that they noticed this now? Okay. Awesome. Let's see what they do. So talents for unyielding. Unyielding's damage increases. Is reset if Thanatos hits an enemy with an ability. Okay. So now... So there's a certain timer and window opening to be hitting someone consecutively and then use an ability and still have that same damage and you can still hit someone. Now you can't do that. You have to literally hit or just keep hitting them, or hit ability reset hit. You know, I want to say this is a more balanced thing. Like, this is good. Like, they didn't change the numbers, but the time that you keep the buff, you have to literally use your regular light attacks, your regular attacks, instead of using an ability. Or you can use as AoE, hit, ability, etc. You know, you could set up with his AoE, definitely. Or just auto attack, and it wouldn't be a problem. Just auto attack. You're using unyielding, just auto attack. But cool, that's more balanced. It's still good in my opinion. It is still good. It's still way good. The buff, it's still there. You just need to smartly use the buff. You can't be using your ability now when you're trying to use unyielding. That's Thanatos. So next we got Thor. Oh, the boy who got buffed last patch. Majorly. Thor. So Thor, we found that Thor's air heavy attack did not match the visuals. So we increased the time that the hitboxes presented and added horizontal warp that was previously missing. Further to that, we've looked at his talents to make Capacitor's effect more consistent, and have adjusted the starting loadout to improve his viability for players using him for the first time. So for Capacitor, let's just go ahead and scroll down and we'll get to that talent. Okay. So Thor, so his air heavy, increased time hitbox is active on heavy by 30%. Added a 4.5 meter warp distance from 0 warp distance before. So I don't know what that looks like, but now that it has a warp distance, so basically when he's doing his air heavy, it's an uppercut, basically. And he doesn't warp with it. It doesn't go anywhere. So it's just where he's standing or whenever someone's in front of him. So now he's warping towards someone with his heavy air. Basically, that's what it's saying. Okay, next we got talents. Capacitor. So Capacitor, if you didn't know, is the minor talent. So it's the first enemy hit by Marinor's attunement grants an additional ultimate charge. Then 2% per each additional enemy hit. So for here, so Thor now gains 5% ultimate charge from the first player it hits, and then 2 per additional enemies hit. So it was 3.5%. So yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely, I feel like he needed that. I don't know how many people actually use that trait, that talent, but I mean, getting more people to use it, nice. Okay, and then we got Face of Hammer swapped with Crushing Down in the default loadout. Okay, so for the default loadout, Face the Hammer is now a default loadout talent. So crashing down talent is, you can only unlock that at that other level. So basically you have to unlock that later. Okay? And if you didn't know, crashing down is Anvil of Dawn, deals an additional damage when you land on them, basically. New players are gonna basically auto attack constantly. You're not really gonna time your other abilities. You know, I think it's more beneficial for new players, yes. I cannot complain on this talent. Good swap, good swap. Next, we got bug fixes. Let's just go over these bug fixes. I think that is all of the changes right now. So we got bug fixes. And apparently, they fixed over 100 bugs since the last build, and here are the highlights. Major bug fixes. Allow a player to fix the bug where some players loading the game early. That bug was actually super annoying. You'd have players loading the game early and you are still in the loading animation, and it's crazy. Okay. Fix the bugs where causing bots remained. Okay, cool. Fix the bug causing oddball to not spawn when launching the game mode. I didn't even know that was a bug. That never happened to me. Fix the bug that will cause was causing allowing players to be untouchable in oddball on Crumbling Keep. I guess I honestly don't play enough to be. Wow. Okay. Fixing a bug, allowing players to score points if you are okay. Wow. Again, I don't play enough. These are, you'll get it. Go ahead and read the bug fixes. I guess more important would be these character ones. Strike twice is fixed. Reduces to 3.5 seconds instead of adding. Mjolnir's Fury is now currently activating even if it's not hitting an enemy. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our balance patch notes for Sun Wukong. Now we're gonna get to see Sun Wukong in action. Alright, y'all, I totally forgot to mention we do have new stuff in this shop. Again, I forgot to show that you guys. We do have the rune shop here with the new skin. We do have some new effects. The fireworks. Oh, it's so pretty. Just like that. Look at that. Fireworks! Let me go ahead. They are also advertising out the Divine Starter Edition. Again, if you don't have this, why not? 10 bucks, easy. Easy peasy, quick 1200 runes. I might get it. I mean, it comes with a bunch of other stuff also, but I'm probably gonna get it most likely. But go ahead and grab that. It gives you the full game and the start roster for the game on top of the 1200 runes. We have Wukong and his glory. We have his skin here. Other skins previously, and then there is the Star Shop. Also new stuff that I forgot to mention. We have the Solar Flare that I believe that's... It looks like they changed... Is this new? This is new. Okay. This is new. It looks odd. The other one was this one. Oh, Sun Rays. Okay. So this one is new. Solar Flare is new. Very flashy. Flash. Just like that. Then we have Overcharge, the electric one. And then we have Execute. That one's pretty sick. I kind of want this one. This one's pretty sick. And we have new emotes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like flex all these emotes, but these emotes are nice. Like, the art style is pretty sweet. The Zeus one is it. I might get the Zeus one. That one's kind of cool. Jump scare. I like that one. That one's good. And then we have our old stuff. And then here is Wukong's card art. Super nice. Cute little art. Love that. Love the art style. And that is it for that. Go ahead and move on here. Alright, y'all. We are here with Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Look at that. That's him and his glory and his stick. Oh, really love the sound effects. Here's his light attacks, if you haven't realized. Here's the light attacks. Very flashy. His heavy. This is his heavy. His hold heavy. Ooh, fancy. That is some range, actually. Interesting stuff. Okay. Let's go over his abilities now. So his first ability is going to be his Q, his movement ability. So Sun Wukong will transform into an animal and dashes forward. If he's on the ground, he becomes a tiger. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, tiger. And from the air, an eagle. Amazing. So majestic. Refiring the ability, breaks out of the movement early and attacks an opponent. Wow, the follow-up combo. Okay. Ooh, nice startup combo. So next we have his magic cudgel. That's gonna be his E. So Sun Wukong extends his staff out to poke in front of him, increasing its size to cover a large distance and wide area, like so. Hitting an enemy with the end of the staff will deal extra damage and knocking them back. So that's 10 damage. Is it just 10 damage? Oh, it's 10 damage all the way? Oh, it's 15. Okay. So it's 10 damage. At the tip, it's 15. Increasing knockback. Like so. Wow, look at that. That's so satisfying to land. Alright, next we have Dashing Strike. Become a blur of destruction. Sun Wukong performs 3 quick rolling attacks. Oh, that is so neat. The first 2 attacks hit knockback enemies in a short distance, with the final spin attacks knocking all enemies in the area. I thought that was his combo, but I'm pretty sure you can combo into it. Oh, you can't. Just kidding. Oh, you can combo into it. They're still stunned while in midair, so you can still combo into it. Oh. Look at that. We learning. Alright, and here we go. The freaking moment of truth with his ultimate. Sun Wukong plucks a few strands of hair, creating a clone of himself that moves to attack the closest enemy. Using only basic attacks, the ability can be refired and swapped positions with him, with the clone. Wow. So this is crazy. I feel like this is the most craziest ult, because you can swap with it and you can't tell which Wukong is which unless the other one is using abilities. So the clone will only use basic attacks. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. This ult is crazy to me. That is Sun Wukong, my friends. He is pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, y'all, that is the patch notes for Sun Wukong. I hope you guys enjoy playing him. He's gonna be so much fun. He's gonna be fun to play. Really good. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you guys are having fun out there playing Wukong, and I will see you guys in the next one, y'all.